Hello, everyone. I'm Dayanji. I'm an Akashic Records reader and emotional energy healer, and this is Old Cloud. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Hello to our early birds. Cappy Cap, hello and welcome. I think it's your first time here. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Jacqueline. Leah, hi. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Nicole. Thank you so much for being here. Um, Please type your questions in all caps so to help me see them better. Thank you. It's gonna be more difficult for me to see them if they're in lowercase when I start reading. So please type them in all caps. Also, please let me know if my audio is okay. Yesterday I had a pop up and the audio wasn't. It was scratchy. I was told it was scratchy. Um, so I'm on this side again today. And as you can see, I have a tree here. So today is 7/7 or July 7 here on my side of the world. And during July 7th, it's celebrated in Japan, a festival, which is called the Tanabata Festival. It's a festival that celebrates star-crossed lovers Orihime and Hikoboshi, who represent the star systems or stars Altair and Vega. So traditionally, people write their wishes on colorful paper or tanzaku. And so I want to bring that to today and with you. Um, I was told by my guides that the power of intention is um, very significant and important at this point in time, especially since we're on the second half of the year 2025. And so I asked the community for their intentions for the second half of 2025, and here they are. So thank you to everyone who has already participated. And if you would like to participate on it and write your intentions, please type them later in the comment section after this live. So I wouldn't be able to see them fast if it's on chat. So please type them in the comment section below. And please don't forget to like this video if you like it. And if you don't like it, please hit the thumbs up. Either way, please hit the thumbs up. Okay. I have your question start so far. Cappy Cap, Jacqueline, Nicole, Michelle, Leah. Okay. Oh, you replaced your question, Jacqueline. I got you. I got your new one. Okay. And Michelle. Gotcha. Okie dokie. Hello, Kendra. Thank you so much for being here. Um, I've been asked recently about the future, and I didn't know how to answer it, actually. Because when we're dealing with the Akashic Records, we don't usually see the future. Um, on very rare occasions, I get to see timelines, but there are really they are very rare. Um, I see future as very blurry. Like when you're looking at a foggy glass, that's how I see the future whenever I check it in the Akashic Records. And it's because our future isn't set, it's not set in stone. um, and I was told that we have the power to change it, we have our free will. So, regardless of whatever we hear on the news or in forecast or in predictions, we can change our future with the power of intention. Intention is also, we also use it every day before we wake up, and at least I do. I hope you do too. Like you set your intentions for the day, like I'm going to do this and then do that. It's sort of planning, but not necessarily like I intend to do this. And also, when we're doing Akashic Records readings, you might notice, especially if you've been here for a long time and if you're watching other Akashic Records readings, um, we always read the prayer of protection. We can see the Akashic Records. We can access the Akashic Records even without it, to be honest. But I like doing this. It's a ritual and it sets the intention of the reading so that the readings for you will be healing and will be helpful for your and for your highest good. So that's the importance of the prayer of protection whenever we do these readings. So with that said, if you have your intentions for the next half of 2025, again, just type them in the comment section after the live, and I'll put them in the tree, in our community tree. Thank you. Okay, so we have our I have 5 questions starred so far. Okay, I'm going to open the records now. Only the highest frequency of love and light can remain in the sacred space, and all objects in the sacred space for the highest good of this group, consisting of myself, those who are watching right now, those who will join us later, and those who will watch the replay. All other energies must leave now. All other energies must leave now. All other energies must leave now. Now I call in the highest level of the divine that knows that love is the power and the truth from which we read, our highest level guides and angels to help us with this reading. Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron, please hold the sacred space, and so it is. And so we do acknowledge the forces of light, asking for guidance, direction, and courage to know the truth as it is revealed for our highest good, the highest good of all, and the most benevolent outcome. Akashic Records Masters, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please let us know this group in the light of the Akashic Records and enable us to share the wisdom and compassion that the Masters, teachers, and loved ones have for us. The records are now open. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Hello, Erin. Hello, Julianne. Hi, Kimmy. Hi, Playla, remember. Thank you so much for being here, everyone, on a Sunday. I know it's Sunday your time, it's Monday my time, but I'm very grateful that you're here. I do not have pets. I have asthma. I do like cats, so whenever I see cats, I try to feed them. I'm a feeder. I'm the cat opener. I'm the can opener rather. But I don't keep them. I don't keep them in my house because I have asthma. Um, but I did keep fish when I was younger. I had fish. Hi, cat. Hello, Audra. Hi, Butterfly. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, let's get into the questions. I'm just going to double check if there are any duplicates. I haven't seen Cappy Cap. Cappy Cap, if you're still here, please let us know in the chat. But I'll skip the question for now because I haven't seen her yet. So let's go with Nicole. I would love a past life on more my past life in China. Okay. Did Nicole have any past lives in China? Okay, I'm getting a yes on that. Rockets Masters, Archangel Metatron, could you please show me a past life of Nicole in China? I'm seeing a man who had the haircut. You know what they have their haircut who that's tied back and braided, and then half of the head is bald. You look like that in this lifetime. See. Setsu Dynasty. Han. Okay, I'm getting this was in the Han Dynasty. Sorry. When I was in school, we had this song so we can remember the dynasties in China because there was a lot. So I was singing that and I was like, oh, Han caught my attention. So this was in the Han Dynasty. I'm getting more of a merchant vibe. You didn't look like you were poor, but you didn't look like you were that well off. It's more like a middle class. Okay, let me see. Was Nicole a merchant in that lifetime? Okay, I'm getting that you were a merchant in that lifetime. And you were a trader. Like I'm seeing boats and carriages being loaded with boxes and crates, and being told some of them are being shipped to India. The lesson that you got from this lifetime, Nicole, is handling your finances. And they're telling me giving back. So, um, you weren't super wealthy, but you were like considered like comfortable. And whenever you had extra money with you would share it with the other merchants who were struggling. So they're telling me you have a generous heart, but you still took care of your finances well. So I hope that helps. What a lovely day, Nicole, and thank you again for your question. Yeah, it was sweet. It was a good lifetime. Like I didn't see a lot of hardships. It wasn't a vacation lifetime though. Managing a business is difficult. Do I look like a fish person? Oh, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I loved my fishies. Next up, we have Leah. May I please ask the Akashic Records, what I need to get my food mission started to feed poor old and kids? Thank you. Immediately, I'm hearing resources, Leah. Resources and connection. This venture is something that you cannot do alone. Okay, I'm going to ask your spirit guides what they're doing regarding with this venture, because I feel like they're doing something in the background that you aren't aware of. Okay, they're handling the connections part. Yeah. So your guides are already looking for connections to help you with this, because you will need manpower, is what they're telling me. And I'm seeing like a wheel turning. So this is already set in motion. Um, And things will happen in its divine timing, is what they're telling me. I'm going to see if there are any more messages for you from your spirit guides regarding this. Okay. And I'm hearing trust. Trust that this is already happening, Leah. So I hope that helps. And thank you so much for your question. Real good food. That's good. That's why I'm seeing the wheel. That's so wonderful. Thank you so much for letting me know that. I was wondering why I was seeing the wheel. Usually when we see things like that, like they mean a lot of things and they mean things in layers. So thank you for letting me know that. Okay. Hello, Maria's perfect health. Thank you so much for being here, Kim, Bob. Hi. Thank you, everyone. So I'm going to try to get to all your questions, but I'll only be here for an hour. So I'm going to close. Wait, I'm just going to check if there are any duplicate questions. Okay, not. I'm going to close the questions now. Okay, there we go. Next up, we have Jacqueline. Would like a past life reading of one of the masters think I need to hear about the drive. So I am here but lurking. Responding would be like, okay, I got you, Jacqueline. Archangel Metatron, could you please show me a past lifetime of Jacqueline that's relevant for her in this moment? I'm seeing like a body of water, a canal. Okay, this is somewhere in Europe. There's a canal in Europe that they're showing me. And I'm seeing an old man, maybe in his 60s. Is this Jacqueline? Okay. You were an old man in this lifetime in Europe, and you were pointing towards the other side of the canal. She's pointing there. Okay, you were pointing on the other side of the canal because the people's problem during that time was getting to the other side of the canal because they needed to um, circle a very long way before they could get to it. So your mission in this lifetime was to build a bridge between the two sides of the canal. You were an architect. So you're just directing people. You weren't exactly the builder of the bridge. And I'm hearing innovation, innovation, because boats needed to pass through the canal. This is in Italy. Not in Italy. Okay. You were an architect who designed an arch bridge because there needed to be a significant height for the boats to pass through and for the people to get on the other side by walking or through carriages. I'm saying it was a big canal. So that was your mission in that lifetime. How is it significant to Jacqueline's lifetime now? They're bringing it back to today's topic. There is power in intentions. There is power in visualizing what you want for the future. Um, in this lifetime, you were drawing things, Jacqueline. You were drawing the design for the bridge before it's done. And the masters are telling us, not just you, Jacqueline, but to everyone who's watching, that we need to visualize what we need or what we can do in the future. And in this lifetime, Jacqueline, you were successful in building that bridge because you visualized it first and you executed that plan very well. So that's their past lifetime that's relevant for you right now. So thank you so much for your question, and I hope that helps. Okay. Hello, Purple Moon Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. I have trouble planning because of what happened to me in this life. Oh, I see. So this is something that they want to remind you that you were able to do it in the past. So this is something that you can still do. Maybe you still need to work on yourself a little bit more, but it's definitely possible, Jacqueline. So I wish you all the best. And again, thank you so much for your question. Michelle asks if I could know my last lifetime, trying to understand this lifetime contract. I see. Okay. Whenever I ask this, Michelle, I'm not really sure that they're showing me the most recent lifetime. Um, but usually it's a lifetime that the masters think you would need right now to understand your life contract or your lifetime right now. So I'm going to go into the records to see. Archangel Metatron, could you please show me a lifetime of Michelle's that is recent and relevant to this lifetime? I'm seeing a small boat. We're full of boats today. I'm seeing a small boat that carries two people. Okay, two people. I don't know where this is because there aren't any buildings around. It's just a river. Is this in America? In Europe? Ireland? Oh, France. Okay. Was this in France? Okay, I'm getting France. This is a French lifetime for you. How is this relevant, please? You were using the boat to get to your destination. Your your friend. So there are two people on the boat, and it's you and your friend. I mean, it's you. You're on the right side, and your friend. Your friend is the one rowing the boat, and you were the one who's steering. What's the purpose of this journey? I'm hearing that you were visiting someone in this lifetime. And the fastest way to get there is through a boat. It feels very rushed. So you were rushing to get to a place. What's the significance of this lifetime in this experience, Masters? Okay. They're saying direction, that we need direction. So again, they're bringing this back to intentions. We can't get to the destination if we don't know the direction. Because again, you are the one steering the boat. So you control the direction of where the boat was going. So the masters are reminding you to set your sights on a goal or on a vision. So you know where to steer because you wouldn't know where to go if you do not know your end goal. That's the Akashic Records Masters message and for you, Michelle. So I hope that helps and thank you so much again for your question. Okay. No, I'm not Indian, but I've been a lot of people. I've been blue. I've been brown. I've been white. Okay. I hope that helps, Michelle. Next, we have Christine. Hello, can I have a clearing on my sacral chakra? Don't know in the Akashic Records where it is pulling from. Let me see first if there's a blockage or an imbalance in your sacral chakra. Is there a blockage in Christine's sacral chakra? I'm not getting there's a blockage. Is there an imbalance in her chakras? I'm not getting that as well, Christine, that there's a blockage. We need the clearing for her sacral chakra. I'm not sure why you're asking for a clearing for your sacral chakra, Christine. Could you please verify why? Because I'm not getting that there's a blockage or even an imbalance in your sacral chakra specifically. Oh, hi, Purple Montaro. Sorry, the questions are closed for this session. I still have quite a few on my list, and I don't think I can get through all of them. But I'll be here for up until the hour. So I'm going to start your question anyway. But yeah, I might not be able to get through it. I'll do my best to try though. Oh, I see. Okay. Wow. Oh, wow. So drained. Okay. Let's see what's the cause of the drain instead because it's not your sacral chakra. Okay, I'm going to show you what they told me. Um, is it because of the solar flare energies? This is my yes. This is a strong yes. So it's more of the energy that we're getting from the solar flares, Christine. So during this time, please don't forget to hydrate yourself. Unfortunately, we can't really do anything about it but to um, be gentle with ourselves and be kind with ourselves because these are upgrades not only for ourselves but for our planet as well. So a lot of us are ascending, and these are more of symptoms because of that solar flare and the energy. So if you feel like you want to sleep, when you can, please do take naps. And yeah, That's the main cause. It's not your sacral chakra, so please don't worry. Your chakra is okay. So I hope that helps, and I hope that clears things up for you, Christine. And thank you so much for your question and for clarifying that. Yeah. Protect your energy during this time because it can get a lot, especially when we're sensitive to energy. Because I feel it too. Oh, I got a duplicate question. Okay. Kendra, could I have a clearing related to anxiety? Okay. Does Kendra have a trapped emotion related to anxiety? So I'm getting a yes on that. Is that from a present or past lifetime? I'm getting this is more of a present lifetime issue, Kendra. Past, past year. So this isn't within the past year. So it's in between a year ago and 3 years ago. It's within the past 3 years. So in between that period, I'm going to see where in your body this is trapped. So this is more trapped in your heart chakra, Kendra. Okay, this is something that we can clear because I'm being told that you know the reason for this, and that was again in between a year ago and 3 years ago. Yeah, but more I'm getting more of the three, so it's 3 years ago. Let me know if you would like that to be cleared. Again, it's in your heart chakra, so you might feel it more in your heart, like it feels like a heartache. Hi, Debbie. Thank you so much for being here. Justine, I don't know if I've said hi. Hello. Thank you so much. And I got your intention. It's in our tree. Again, this is our tree. This is our Tanabata tree. I'm not calling it my tree anymore because it's our tree. It has our intentions. And later on, I'm going to meditate on the intentions and release them to the universe. And I hope that you will too. Are the questions random order today? They aren't, Aaron. But I think they're displayed to me in the way I where the order when I start when I start them. So it might be a bit random, but it's almost chronological. Okay, I got you, Kendra. I request clearing of this anxiety, trapped emotion from Kendra's physical body and energy body. In all timelines, in all lifetimes, in the past, present, and future, for Kendra's highest good, highest beautiful, the most benevolent outcome. Akashic Records Masters, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Raphael, we ask that this trapped emotion be cleared. And it's done. I hope that helps, Kendra, and thank you so much for trusting me to do this clearing for you. Next up, we have Erin. Any messages or info from about my purple energy special angel? Thanks again for introducing me to them. Oh, you're very welcome, Erin. I'm my attention is getting drawn to the card, so I think they want me to draw a card for you regarding this. Is it this or this or that? This one. So I'm using the Starseed Oracle deck for this. Um, please give me a minute. It takes me a while um to pull cards because I don't do like shuffling like this. I usually use my pendulum as well. I find it easier and a bit more impersonal. I don't know where to stop when I'm shuffling, to be honest. So I use my pendulum. And for me, that's more accurate. Again, that's just for me. For other readers, it's different. Where's Erin's card, please? This one. A message from her angel. Message from her angel, please. Center. Okay. Message from her angel, please. That one. Got it. This what you want, angel? Okay, gotcha. They're keeping it on point today, so I got a new earth. Sorry, my light is like right here. Okay. It it says a new earth. It's happening, holding the vision. So that's why I said they're keeping it on point today. Okay. Like Erin, you're one of the people who are ascending. I mean, all of us are ascending, but she would like you to remember that. And she's saying hold the vision. To set the intention. Again, here we are with setting intentions. To set the intention and to follow through with your actions. And she's saying like, I'm right here, I'm guiding you. She's assisting you in healing yourself, Aaron. This is more mysteries. Okay, she's telling me she's assisting you when you're sleeping, so you might get dreams, like weird dreams or dreams where you see past people who have hurt you. Um she's telling me that she and some of your other guides are helping you heal some traumas from this present lifetime, and they're doing it while you're asleep. So it's happening. They're telling me it's happening and to trust the process. So I hope that helps, Aaron, and thank you so much for your question. Hi, Britt. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, thank you, Bob. So again, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, and if you don't like this video, hit the thumbs up. Thank you for the reminder, everyone. And if you're watching the replay and you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing to my channel. I do this every week during this program. It's Soul Clap. Sorry, I was just looking at the start questions. Multitasking. Okay, next up we have Julie Ann Guthrie Smolson. I would like to know if I have a lifetime in Turkey, where there is hidden treasure that will be found in this lifetime. Ooh, interesting. A treasure hunt. Okay. Does Julie have a lifetime in Turkey? I'm getting a no on Turkey. Did she have a past lifetime as a treasure hunter? You had a past lifetime as a treasure hunter, but it wasn't necessarily in Turkey. So I'm going to see um, where that was. Let me just confirm this. You were an English gentleman during this lifetime. And you had a mustache. You were a bit elderly. Well, elderly during this lifetime as a hunter or a treasure hunter. You were looking for diamonds. Did she go to Turkey? Okay, you weren't from Turkey, but it's one of the places where you were looking for the diamond. But you were from England in this lifetime. This was in the late 1800s. And I'm seeing 1870, the number 1870. So this was around that time, 1870s. You were looking for the diamond everywhere. Like you even went to Africa looking for a diamond. Did you get to find the diamond? You didn't get to find the diamond in that lifetime. I think that's why you're very hung up on it and you're still thinking about it in this lifetime, Julianne. I'm intrigued. Hold on. Uh, did the diamond exist? So it wasn't an existent diamond. You were following like a legend. What's the lesson for this lifetime, masters? I'm hearing that you were following a ghost of an idea. They're telling me, regardless whether it was true or not, it was your driving force in that lifetime. It was your motivation to keep going. Because in that lifetime, I saw that you were a bit elderly, but it was your purpose during that later years. And I'm hearing that you need to find your motivation, your drive in this lifetime. You need to find your diamond. Oh, so that's what it is. You need to find your diamond, not the existing, not the physical diamond, I mean, but just a driving force to keep you going. Yeah, that's the message for you, Julianne. I hope that helps, and thank you so much for your question. Yeah, it's the story more than the items because you've traveled a long way for this non existent diamond. You had many adventures. So even though you didn't find it, and you wouldn't find it even in this lifetime, um, it was still an adventure. It was a fun adventure. Um, but at least you have your closure that, it doesn't exist. And it was more of the adventure than the physical item. So it's very cool. Thank you so much again for your question. Okay, Kim, Red Dragon. Could you tell me if I had a past life in Arcturus? Okay. Did Kim ever have a past lifetime in Arcturus? I'm getting a no on that, Kim. Um, so it's a no. It's a very strong no. I think you're of the Lyran lineage. Usually, when we are of one lineage, like there are Lyrans, Arcturians, and then there are other races, we don't usually jump in between star races. Sorry, I'm hearing a ringing in my left ear suddenly. Yeah, but they're confirming that you're like of the humanoid in Lyran lineage. Oh, that's what the ringing is about. They're just letting me know that I'm yeah, that I'm on the right track. Okay. I was surprised. It just suddenly started ringing. I thought it was my earphones, but it was just a confirmation. You didn't have an Arcturian past life. Um, Red Dragon. Where is her origin point? I'm just going to check what your origin is, if it's Lyra or somewhere else. Where is Kim B's origin, please? Mars? Maldek. This is her origin. They're showing me Maldek. What's your origin? Kim. Is Maldek Kim B's origin? So I'm getting a yes on that. Maldek is your origin point. So I hope that helps and I hope that clarifies things for you. And thank you again for asking your question. So I do star lineage readings. These are Akashic Records readings that is more focused on getting to know your star lineages. So it includes a list of all the star systems where you've incarnated on. And then we discuss it through an Akashic Records reading. So usually I find it very helpful because we see the overview of the soul and your soul journey. So if you'd like to get a reading like that, you can book a reading with me, a private reading. I find it more helpful to book a 1 hour reading for this because usually there are a lot of lifetimes in doing star lineages and revisiting your star lineage. But you can book 30-minute reading with me as well. Just message me in the comment. I sorry, in my email. My details are in the description, so just email is key. Okay, next up we have Kimmy. I should ask if my Cora was with me in other lifetimes as a dragon. She was my dog. She passed 1 month. I have this connection that feels many lifetimes. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that you've lost her, Kimmy. And I'm just going to check. Was Cora ever a dragon? I'm getting a no on that. She wasn't a dragon. I feel that dragons have a different energy. Like they're more elemental, either elemental or galactic is what I feel with them. And animals have a different feel to them. Like they're very pure. Some say it's angelic, but I don't feel like angelic with them in the sense that they're very big, but they have a very pure energy that's different from dragons. But I'm going to see if you had any lifetimes with Gora. Did Kimmy ever have a past lifetime with Gora before? I'm getting a yes on that, and immediately I'm seeing a bird. I'm seeing a bluebird. I'm not very familiar with species of birds, but she was a bluebird who used to visit you before. Like I'm seeing you as a young man somewhere in Europe. Okay, in Germany. They tell me Germany. And Cora would visit you. She wasn't a pet, but you had a connection with her because she used to visit you, and you had like a bird bath for her, which she appreciated. So thank you so much for your question, Kimmy, and I hope that helps. Hello, Rossi. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, don't say that, Maria. It's okay. It's okay. We rarely get any trolls anyway. I'm very thankful that we have a very loving community. Oh, thank you so much, Al. Thank you for that. It was very lovely doing that reading for you. Okay, next up we have Butterfly. What in my past life causes my fear and can I have a clearing? Thank you. Okay, does Butterfly have any? Trapped emotions of fear. Getting a yes on that. Could you please show me where? Stomach. I'm seeing stomach. So whenever you're fearing something, your stomach might feel queasy. Butterfly. Is it from a past or present lifetime? I'm getting that this is more of a present lifetime and not connected with your past life. And I'm seeing the number 5. This is 5 years ago. Okay, this was 5 years ago or within the last 5 years. But I'm getting more of 5 years ago, like exactly 5 years ago. Okay, do I need more information regarding this? No, okay. They're telling me that you know what happened 5 years ago, so I don't need to go into the records to see what caused it. So if you would like this to be cleared, please let me know. Again, it's trapped in your stomach, butterfly. Just type in yes in the chat, please, so we can do the clearing. She is. She's human, and all of us are. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if this is the confirmation. This is the confirmation. Okay. Okay. They're giving me the go signal. They're giving me the go signal. I request the clearing of this fear, trapped emotion, from butterfly's physical body or energy body in the past, present, and future. For high skill, the high skill of all, the most benevolent outcome. Akashic Records Masters, Archangel Metatron, we ask that this trapped emotion be cleared. And it's done. And thank you so much for your question, Butterfly, and I hope that helps. So I can do clearings without the pendulum, by the way. But my guide said since you're watching and I'm just closing my eyes, you might think that nothing's happening. So one of them advised me to show you through pendulum that something is happening energetically because I'm not moving the pendulum like that. I'm really just holding it straight like this and it moves on its own. So whenever I do clearings, it spins on its own. So next up we have my I'm not sure what you mean by this, Maria. My in here about my mission, please. I need to be cleared of being self-critical. Okay. Is this your question, Maria? Just going to confirm it quickly. We can see where it's stemming from, whether it's from a past lifetime or in the present one. Oh, you're very welcome, Kimmy. I hope this is helpful for you all. Oh, you want your life mission. Okay. Usually it's difficult to go into this whenever we're doing mini readings. I see this more clearly through the soul journey, since usually our mission is related to the previous ones. But I'm going to check. I'm going to see if they will let me know. I'm hearing healing and more for yourself. Healing for yourself is one of your life missions in this lifetime. like you've had a difficult run in some of your previous lifetimes, and this is in preparation for ascension. I mean, this lifetime is in preparation for ascension. So you chose to have this lifetime. You chose to have a mission of healing yourself in this lifetime in preparation for ascension. You can't bring the heaviness to where you're going. That's what they're telling me. And they're saying, let go of what no longer serves you. So yeah, that's one of your life missions. There are more, but that's the what they're bringing front and center right now, Maria. So I hope that helps. And thank you so much for um, your question. If I don't heal physically, am I a failure? No, no, you aren't. Um, our life missions, it's more like I wouldn't say optional, but they know that they're doing your best with the knowledge that you have, and they're very understanding of that. Even when we don't get to fully do it, we have the option to continue it in another lifetime as one, so we can grow as a soul. But it doesn't mean that you're a failure. We make mistakes, yes, but it doesn't mean that we are a failure. It's just being human. And I think you mentioned being self-critical a while ago. Um, yeah, many of us fall into self-criticism, but just know that this is normal. Making mistakes is normal for a person. So don't worry too much about it. You're good. You're well, Maria. I lost about 70% of myself last year clearing the rest. And that's good. If it's no longer serving you, then you're doing just what your mission is. So I wish you the best in your mission, Maria, and thank you so much for trusting me to do read for you today. So thank you so much, everyone. That's all the time that we have for today. Again, happy Tanabata to you all. Um, this is our tree. If you would like to add your intention to the tree, just type them in the comment section after this live. I'll be putting up more there when you type it. So thank you so much again, everyone. Um, I'm going to close the records now. I would like to close by thanking the masters, teachers, and loved ones for their love and compassion. I would like to thank the Akashic Records masters for their point of view. And I would like to close by thanking the Divine Source for all the knowledge and healing. The records are now closed, amen. The records are now closed, amen. The records are now closed, amen. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I will be on next on. Hold on. I'm trying to read my whiteboard behind me. Oh yeah, we have the Galactic Show on July 10th. That's going to be on Thursday. Um, the topic is the Arcturians. So they're the guardians of the galaxy. Um, and we're talking about them in the next Galactic Show. That's on 6 p.m. EST on Thursday. So if it's something that interests you, please, I hope to see you on that show. And also, I might do some pop ups here and there. So just check your notifications. And please don't forget to like this video. And again, thank you. I hope to see you soon. Bye.